Alright, next thing I want to talk about is the golf shaft. What we have right here is your basic graphite shaft. You'll find a lot of these in your woods, hybrids, 3-woods drivers. And right here's your steel shaft. Probably your most standard iron will have a steel shaft. The only time I would recommend putting a graphite shaft in your iron would be for your high handicap players or your junior players, the women and the seniors. This being, you want to make the club as light as possible for them. So you want to create as much club head speed for those high handicap players who have trouble getting the ball up in the air. And you should know, I mean, the faster the club head speed, the easier it is to get that ball up in the air. And basically the reason behind that is you're putting spin on the golf ball. So with the steel shaft and the irons, they come in different stiffness. You can actually see right here, this is called a Project X rifle shaft. It's a 6.5, and basically that's extra stiff. These go all the way down to 5.0, 5.5, and 6. Basically that is just the difference in the stiffness in the shaft. Your average golfer is probably going to be more like a 5.0, and this is just measurements in the rifle shaft series. Like we mentioned earlier, in the graphite shaft, they have the weight of the shaft right here. That's an 85-gram shaft, extra stiff. Same principle applies. You know, in a graphite shaft, the lighter the shaft is probably for that slower swing speed. And this is just because you want to create, a faster swing speed. Put a lighter shaft in your hands, and you will create that faster swing speed. Bigger, stronger players, you want a heavier shaft in your swing, or you want a heavier shaft in your golf club. And those are just pretty basic ideas and things you want to think about in the golf shaft. The main thing with the shaft, like I said, is going to be the stiffness, and the weight. The heavier the golf shaft, the stiffer the shaft is going to be. And that's kind of one thing you want to keep an eye out on. Next thing we're going to go into is the length of the club, anywhere from your wedges to your drivers, and which length is right for you.